All right. Shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Today we will talk about a wicked IDF soldier. For us as a Christians, we know very well who is wicked, who is not. As the Lord, He said, from their fruits you shall know them. Now, to make it clear, for me, I don't appreciate the statues. Actually, the statues mean nothing to me. So if you ask me if I am in charge of this world, I will be forbidding every statue which is not a piece of art, especially when it's come to Jesus. In fact, it's an insult to put someone we do not know who is He on the cross when Jesus already is risen in heaven, and this is not Jesus, and this is a toy. However, the attack on this is not only attack on statues, it's attack on the cross, which is symbolic for us as Christians, which is obviously is an attack on us as our faith is not about statues, which I don't really care for. For me, I find it very, I'm trying to be nice when I say the words. Otherwise, I can use a language which is maybe will upset many. To have a statue of Jesus, especially somebody will kneel in front of it. You kneel in front of the cross, not because you worship the cross, right? But because of what Jesus did on the cross. But Jesus is alive, He's risen, and He is not on the cross no more. What are you doing there? However, our topic today is this wicked, stupid Abdool IDF. In fact, until now, we do not know if he's a Jew or a Muslim. In case you do not know, there's thousands and thousands of Muslims between Muslim Sunni and Druze are serving in the IDF army. So as soldiers wearing IDF uniform doesn't mean necessarily he is a Jew, but it's high possible to be a Jew too. So whoever he is a Jew or a Abdul. He's a Abdul at the end of the day. And here I find many, they will try to make us hate Israel. They will use this against Israel, right? But who is the one who destroyed churches all the time, burn the churches, kill the Christians? This guy is a stupid idiot. For sure, nobody can give him excuse for what he have done. But you Muslims, you slaughter Christians, you rape Christians, you burn churches, you destroy statues all the time. All the time. Huh? This is you, Abdul. Allahu Akbar, Takbir. So this Abdul and this IDF soldiers are from the same mule father. All of you are wicked. And now the Muslims who hate Israel, they will say, see? We Muslims, we respect Jesus, we respect Mary. We know how much you respect Jesus. We know. Nobody in the world burn the churches and take down crosses as you Muslims. So if a Jew or an IDF soldier did it, you did it 1 billion times every day, and you do it every day. If we check actually in the last 24 hours, how many churches are burned? And obviously it's done by Abdul. Who's going to burn the church? A Christian? Who's going to burn churches? A Christian, right? A Jew? Or Abdul? Tons. Let me show you. Who is the one who burned the church in Notre Dame? It's a migrant. From where? From a Muslim country. Who is the one who is burning churches today? This is in France. April 15. We will go back to this soldier. But this is from 2012, sorry. Here. But we will show you the one today, yesterday. Who is the one who is burning those churches? How come the things never happened before? Every day there's a burning church somewhere. Wherever the Muslims goes, churches are burned. Who is behind it? This is in Canada. Not one, this one, the next one. Who is burning the churches? We know who. If those woke government will not say, but we know who behind the burning and destruction. Who is the one who was celebrating taking our church in so-called Turkey, in the city of Constantine, and converting it into a mosque? How you can do that? I will tell you how you can do that. By destroying the cross there and taking it from the top of the church. Every dome in the church have a bigger cross on it, and inside the church there's a massive cross. Who is the one who destroyed it? You Muslims. So now you are playing drama because one stupid Israeli soldier did this, claiming that you are better. We know better, Abdul. We know better. Who is the one burning churches in Syria, in Iraq? Who? The Jews? So now the wicked Abdul, they are trying to say to you, do you still support Israel? Yes, we support Israel. And let me show you something. When an Israeli soldier, he do something like this, you know what happened? He will be punished. He will be punished. He will go to jail. The Israeli themselves, they are making article condemning it. Those are Jewish people. They are making, this is not written by a Christian. You Muslims, when you destroy a church, you praise Allah and you celebrate. In Israel, everyone condemned this stupid donkey. And the IDF, they promised to put it back even better than it was before. And guess what? The Jews are not liars like you. They say, yes, he did it. They said it's a genuine. They can say it's an AI and fix it. Nobody was there. You Muslims, you kill. And now someone like this wicked lizard, he will be used for propaganda against Israel. So when somebody in Israel do something like that, the Jews themselves, they are going to put him in jail. And the soldier will be punished because he's helping the enemy. This is not because they love Jesus, no. If Israelis are punishing this guy, it's not because they love Jesus. We know that the Jews don't believe in Jesus. But there is many who claim that they are followers of Jesus. They hate Jesus to death. What this guy he hate, what this guy he share with the Muslims? They hate the Jews. Which means they hate Mary, they hate Joseph, they hate Paul. All of us, we knew that every Muslim hate Paul. Don't you? They hate every word in your book. And now wicked like those people here are going to use this picture. See? But he will not tell you that in the Middle East, in the countries he loved much, if somebody believe in Jesus and he is a Muslim, convert to Christianity, he will be executed immediately without even a court. He defend Iran every day. How many Jews they become a Christian in Israel? And how many of them been executed by the Jews? 0. So they don't care for a human being being executed for believing in Jesus in Muslim countries. But he will care for a cross being knocked down by a soldier who is obviously mentally ill. And how I can say he's mentally ill? Because he's doing that to help the enemy. He knew. I mean, imagine you are doing something like this and you are posting a picture. You take the picture. I will not be surprised if this soldier is Abdul, helping the enemies of Israel. This guy should be, like taken to court for treason, not for destruction of the cross. Because the first thing he did, he destroying the image of Israel. The same as this wicked man, he is joining Iran, leaking information as we heard from him. He was texting the Iranian, telling them news, which nobody should know, using his contact to the White House. So we, as a Christian, we know better. And the first thing you see in Israel, that everybody condemning this, and they promise to fix it. In Muslim countries, everybody love it. When they burn a church, when they kill Christians, when they kidnap little girls in Nigeria, in Egypt, in Syria, in Iraq, and everywhere. We know you. Abdul, don't play that you are a good guy. You are the wicked. You are naked in our eyes. You know how evil you are. This is why actually you Muslims, you join forces with the Jews who hate Jesus. Like Tuiva Singer. So now they are bad? Who is the one invite Tuiva Singer to his channels all the day? Who is the one who invite Borat, what's his name? Herman? Trying to use him to discredit the Bible. You Muslims. You are wicked. And we know better. We know better. Hezbollah kidnapped and killed thousands and thousands of Christians. We know better. So, for me, nothing will change. Even if IDF, they destroy a 10,000 cross. Because I don't support Israel because there is Jew in Israel. Which means I don't support Israel because I know there's somebody denied Jesus in Israel. That's not the reason I support Israel. We have a way better reason. Number one, this is their land. What they do in their land is their business, and God is watching them. He will judge them for good and bad. But this is their land. And we know that Muslims, they are the one who slaughter Christians. It's not the Israeli. So, actually, I wish Muslims, they destroy a cross. They leave the Christians alone in Nigeria. Okay, destroy a cross. No, they go and kidnap 300 girls each time, 400 girls, and rape them. Can we compare? Cross, it's a piece of wood. We can make a cross every day. Nobody get hurt. But the wicked Abdul is the one who raped. The wicked Abdul is the one who burned churches. The wicked Abdul, they burn Christians alive. It's not the Israeli. We know better. And if the Jews one day, they could not kill Jesus, because, yeah, they killed him, but he's alive. What a cross. Go ahead. We understand very well that there's a lot of people who they hate Jesus. We understand very well that the Bible says who is the Antichrist is the one who denied the Son and the Father. We know that very well. But that does not make any difference for us. Because still when we support Israel, we are supporting the Bible. We are not supporting Tuiva Singer. That's not what we support. All right? And we know that the Muslims, when they finish their business with the Jews, they will come to kill us all. We know that. And now they want to use you to join forces with them so they can finish the Jews and they can come to you. So we know what is the purpose of this propaganda. That, oh, look what Israel is doing. Look at you, Abdul. Look at you. How many thousand churches converted into mosques in all over the Middle East? The biggest churches in Iraq, the biggest churches in so-called Turkey. Turkey does not exist. There's no country called Turkey. This is our land. I mean, all of you are a thief. You stole the land, you stole the churches, you hijacked the people, you slaved them, you raped them, and you talk about the Jews, they destroy a cross. What a wicked people. We know better. Who is the one who want to burn every Greek person? Who is Erdogan who want to kill every Armenian? And you are talking about destroying a cross? Huh? Do you think we have no memory? Do you think we are stupid? Do you? We know better. But I know there is some naive, they will say, oh, that's really, Israel is evil. You know, look what they are doing. Let me tell you something. I never saw evil, satanic, as those who follow Muhammad. And I mean those who follow Muhammad, not just someone, his name is Ahmad or Muhammad. Someone really, he follow Muhammad. The second you follow Muhammad is you are satanic. They burn our churches, they attack Christians, they kidnap, they steal, they rape. And when a Jew, or maybe he's a Muslim, we do not know, he's an IDF soldier, nowhere it says it's a Jew. We don't have the name. He might be a Druze, he might be a Muslim from those Bedouin Muslim Sunni. There's many of them, they serve in the Israeli army. There's many Arab, they serve in the Israeli army. Now we know even that this is a Jew. But even if he is, we know what you Muslims do all the time. Do you condemn it? No. Yeah. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Who is the one who was burning churches in Kosovo? The Jews? In Serbia? The Jews? In Ukraine? The Chechenian, they burned tons of churches. The Jews? We know you. We know you, coward. And Qatar, who praise Al-Qaeda, they are exposing, between two brackets, the Jews. No, I will not open Discord. What for? I mean, do we have a topic here? Are we debating now? Why I want to open Discord? So anyway, listen carefully. Propaganda is always used in the case of peace and the case of war. But we as Christians, we will always support Israel. Why? Because this is God's plan, not because those who live in Israel are the best of mankind. In Israel, there's mafia, there's wicked, there's terrorists, there is thieves, there is good, there is bad, there is everything. The same as any country in the world. But we know the Bible promises us that Israel will be saved. And we know that God, He made a promise, and His promise never broke. Israel will be saved. We know that the Jews, one day they shout, "His blood on our hand." But we know that Jesus says, "Forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing." We know that Peter, he made a speech, and 3,000 Jews converted to Christianity right after Jesus was crucified. We know that a lot of Jews, they are already Christians, and many to come to faith, and they will make a great Christians. So we will not be dragged into such a trap to hate Israel. The Muslim, they wish that you will do, so they can take them down and then they come to you. There's a lot of dogs with rabies, and we have to protect ourselves from them. And as you see, the Israeli themselves making, this is a pure Israeli newspaper. The article written by Israeli, speaking about how to fix this, how to change this. Here, there's a Jewish soldiers burning the Quran. You see it? For me, I don't mind to burn the Quran. But why I want to burn it? I use it to laugh at it. Right? I don't know if he's burning the Quran or saving the Quran. I'm not sure what he's doing. You know, I don't know. Maybe he's saving the Quran. Yeah, you see, the thing is that when Jews, they make a poo-poo, the Israeli, they will speak against it. When a Muslim, he made a poo-poo, this is supposedly a priest been attacked by some Jews somewhere. This is the Israeli themselves, they're exposing some behavior of some of the Jews. Who is a Muslim will expose the Muslim? Who is the Muslim will take them to court, take them to jail. When the Muslims are the majority, if you do that, you are a hero. Right? We know who is the one who destroyed everything. Look at you, Muslims. Look what you have done to our churches. Article showing you the bad and the good and the ugly. When you Muslims will do the same. When you will go against your evil, if one of you hated evil. No, you celebrate evil. You praise evil. In fact, your prophet is the one who said destroy the cross. So now you are against the cross destruction? According to your filthy prophet, the Messiah, he will come and he will kill the pig and the cross. Are we making things up? Isn't this the dream of Islam, to destroy the cross? Huh? So how Abdul can speak that this is not right? Isn't it this is your prophet? Saying that the Muslim Isa, he will descend among you. By the way, this is a false prophecy, because Muhammad, he claimed that soon, very soon, not soon, in Arabic it says liyushikna, which means almost. Not only shortly, like in a day or two, the Messiah is going to descend among you. And what he will do? He will rule, and he will break the cross and kill the pig. Which pig he will kill? Muhammad is dead already. So this is what you Muslims teach. Your dream is to destroy every cross. So how the propaganda, is this Sakar Carson willing to read this? How many of you will take a screenshot and post it under the Muslim propaganda to show them that it's you Muslims who love to destroying the cross? And this is the hadith number in front of you. This is Al-Bukhari, the most authentic book they have. Wicked book they have. Show them that you Muslim, you are wicked more than the soldiers. You make it a target of your life, a target of your religion to destroy the cross. So if a soldier of the IDF, he did something foolish and stupid, this is the wisdom of Islam, is to destroy the cross. Are you upset from what Muhammad said? Huh? Exactly when he did. Not only that, in Ibn Kathir, they changed the name of the church where the empty tomb of Jesus, from Kanisatul Qiyamah, which means the church of resurrection, to Kanisatul Qumama, which means the church of garbage. Do you know why? Because they force the church to be closing and they throw garbage on it. Tons of garbage on the church. This is what the Muslim did to our churches. We know better. This is what you love, is destroying the cross. Suddenly now you are against it, Muslims? I mean, do you see the hypocrisy and the wickedness of those people? Now you are against it? Just for the propaganda? Since when? Since when, you wicked? You can fool everybody, but you cannot fool us. All right? You can fool everybody, but you cannot fool us. So if somebody says to you, you still support Israel, say yes. Israeli, they will punish this soldier. In America, in Canada, the woke, they go and they spit on the cross. They burn churches too, and they get away with it. Just because this is Israel, everybody will be angry. In every single movie they make, they insult Jesus. But nobody complains. As long as you don't insult Muhammad. Hypocrisy is their God. And we know better. Don't we? We know better. We are not stupid. Nobody harmed Christianity as much as the filthy Islamic religion. Thank you for all you do. I have learned so much. Really appreciate your effort. Well done. Thank you. Alistair. God bless. So be careful, my friend. I hope you take a picture of this, a screenshot, and the admin posting the link for you. And show them everywhere in Twitter that this is the dream of Islam. In fact, let me post it. I will post it myself in my Twitter. And I will make a title. All right? Muslims, the hypocrite Muslims playing that they are sad for destruction of a cross when this is the command of their prophet, and they do it every day through centuries. Read what the wicked Muhammad said, and let us give them the picture. Shall we? Yeah. Somebody have to get them busted. A wicked Abdul want to school us about what is right and what is wrong. We know better. Let us see here. Here we go. Something went wrong. Why? I could not post it in, let us see. Try again. We will try again. I will try again. Maybe because I called Muhammad wicked. The stupid X will not let me post it. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, for some reason it's not going through. I'm not sure. It says something went wrong, but don't give it another shot. Yeah, it keep giving me error. I don't know why. Okay, let me see if I post it without text. Yeah, something wrong. Maybe they give me some kind of login to post, or maybe there is some glitch in Twitter. I will do it later again. I will try. Anyway, I think we know where is the wrong and where is the right. Yeah, still it's not going through. It's not. I tried to post it more than one time, but it doesn't go. Anyway, I trust that you will take a screenshot and you will highlight, because many people are deaf and blind and stupid. All right. As always. As always. The Shia, the Muslim, Sunni, it doesn't matter what it is. All of them, they are coming from the same wicked man. His name is Muhammad. A pedophile, a rapist, a gang leader, a pirate, a criminal. And now they are going to teach you ethic. A soldier, he destroyed a cross. Look who's talking. Did you decide today to give us our churches back? Did you? Did you decide to withdraw from Egypt, from Syria, from Iraq, from Jordan, from Algeria, from Morocco, from Libya? Did you? What happened to the Christian there? Did you decide to apologize for killing millions of Armenians? Did you? What a wicked people. And they will use wicked people from between us to support their propaganda, because there's many wicked, evil, satanic people, they are for sale, like Cow Dance and others. We know better. Update the war info. There's nothing, my friend. There's nothing. But there's nothing to be about war update. Trump, he want to negotiate, but I believe that those people, they are playing him. Trump, obviously, he's trying to not to go to war. He's trying to force them to sign something. And they knew that. They knew that there is a weakness in America. The weakness is politics. The weakness is politics, not the army. If they cannot defeat you by armed forces, because your army is very powerful, there's many ways to defeat you. And one of them is politics and propaganda, like Tucker Carlson and others. So this guy, Trump, he is in a corner. Many propaganda is shouting against him inside America. Iran and the Muslims, they have a lot of tools inside the state. A lot of people, they are working for them. This is why you notice Trump is kicking out people from the administration one after one. And all of them, actually, they share one thing. They have a very strong connection with the Muslim countries. Like this Tucker Carlson, he is a foreign agent for Qatar. And lately, obviously, he's going to be to court for being a foreign agent for Iran. So Trump is in a situation, because he's the president of USA, not Russia, which means he cannot be a dictator. So he have 60 days limit to continue in the war by the vote of the Congress, or he have to stop. And this is what the Iranians are doing to him. In other words, he is being foolish. He is wasting time. He wasted 15 days for nothing. What they accomplish in this 15 days? Why we got into ceasefire for 15 days? What about we will negotiate in 3 days? Okay, we ceasefire for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Why 15 days? So they are very sneaky. They knew what they are doing. They are hoping that the time will be up and then the Congress will vote no. So he cannot continue. The Chinese are giving a lot of spy information to the Iranian. They are sending a high definition images to the Iranian from their satellite. Extremely high definition, to the point you can even read numbers on the ground. So the American, they change positions of their Patriot system. The Chinese, after 5 minutes, they send it to Iran. So there's a lot of things happening. Trump is a Trump. His party is divided. America is divided. And the enemy, hoping as usual that the vision will bring them victory. Like, victory for them is not necessary to have real victory. It's just to stay alive, to survive. This is victory for them, even if their country is destroyed. So we will see what will happen. But I say to you, all this negotiation, let me use a word I don't like to use. I don't speak this language usually. It's a bullshit. They are fooling him. They are playing him. And in fact, the team, they are going there. And look what the Iranians they do. They say we send a team to negotiate. And then they say, oh, the Revolutionary Guard don't agree. So the country became like 2 countries. But we know that's not true. There's no way those people, they can fly with their airplane to negotiate, because the one who controls the airport is the Revolutionary Guard. So how they can fly to go there to Pakistan? How the Pakistani can come over if the Revolutionary Guard don't approve it? So they play the game, bad cop, good cop. And the result is confusing everybody. They are killing time, buying time, and obviously Trump, he fell into the trap. American, they never understood Muslims. They are liars, sneaky, and cannot be trusted. And even if you sign a piece of paper with the Iranian, which is Trump is desperate for, are you stupid to believe it? Oh, we will send team to check. Yeah, good luck. We have team before in Iran for many years. Yet, during the team, the inspection team from the United Nations, they were able to reach uranium. Who is stupid here? Go check it out. They have inspection team from the beginning of having their nuclear facility established. Still, they were able to do what they were able to do. So signing a piece of paper is a joke. And Trump, he knew that. But Trump, he wanna come say, see, I forced them. The only thing he can do to claim that he did a great thing is to get the uranium. If he got the uranium, I can believe him to say he have a real victory, because not enough to destroy their army. In the arm business, yeah, this is victory. At war, this is victory. But remember, this war, the target of it is not this. It's not destroying the army. It's to get the uranium. Because what the benefit of destroying the army, but still the goal of the war is not done yet. So if Trump was able, by agreement, to get the uranium out, I can say his plan worked very good, and he was very much successful. If we keep saying we destroy the Navy, we destroy the Air Force, we destroy, still, that's not the goal of the war. And it's very normal to destroy their army. I mean, you have American army. They are no match for you. We know that. That's not a surprise. If Israel can attack Iran alone for 12 days, few months ago, alone, how about Iran attacked by USA and Israel? So it's very normal to know that you made them shish kebab. But the question is, are you going to force them to give you what you asked for? So if they did not sign, Trump, he have to keep the blockade on Hormuz. For this is the only way for Trump to force them to go down to their knee. There's no money. And then they have to attack any try to import or export through the borders, which means he have really to suffocate them. Just to, before we finish, because even if you close the borders, which is the sea in this case, Hormuz, the Iranian, they have a lot of ways to import and to export. Remember, they have borders with many countries. Afghanistan, very long, lousy borders, drug dealers, hashish. All right? Turkmenistan, Iraq, Pakistan. For the sake of money, those people, they are willing to sell their kids. If, in fact, you go to Afghanistan, search right now in Google, they have a bazaar to sell children's, their own children's for sale. And I'm not joking. Same as in Pakistan. So closing the Hormuz is not enough to make a real blockade on Iran. As we speak now, the Iranians, they are receiving weapons from North Korea and China, but not necessarily Russia, but through Russia. The Chinese, they have a very strong relationship with Pakistan. They can land it here and deport it here. But the easiest way is to Russia, here. And then the Russian, few hundred miles in the sea, they can deliver it very close to Tehran. Tehran is very close in this area. So the blockade is not totally complete if we don't close all the borders and destroy all the ports. However, as they claim that 90% of the money of Iran is coming from this area, the seashore, because this is where their oil go. If a Trump, he keep a blockade on them long enough to be out of money, that will be a very good job, and I think the regime will collapse. But the question is, how Trump can do that? Because we know that a country which is ruled by many parties, everyone can have his own say. I mean, a federal judge can stop a president. This is how stupid our system in USA. The president says we make tariff. A judge in the middle of nowhere says tariff is not allowed. And then the president is in disability. The president, we say we need ID. They say, no, we cannot do that. We have to vote on it. So the president of USA and the Iranian, they understand very well. He's not a king. He have a very limited authority. And they understand very well that this country have a lot of wicked people who hate America. And they support the wicked Iranian regime. Like Tucker Carlson and Cow Dance from both sides. Those who they call themselves conservative and those who they are woke. All are woke. Many stupid Americans, they think that there is woke and conservative. A lot of those who they are called conservative, they are woke. Because if Tucker Carlson is your conservative, so who is the woke then? If Cow Dance is your conservative, so who is the woke then? We know they are woke. So Trump, he have a limited options, and the Iranian, they are playing those limited options against him. All right? So what he can do, we will see. Is he going to, keep talking about bombing them and not doing it? Maybe. Maybe, because he might talk, do nothing. If he is serious, he should not be having ceasefire. If he is serious in his threat, should not negotiate the threat. You don't even threat. You do what you need to do. You don't tell the enemy what you would do. If he is serious in doing the right thing, obviously he have a bad team. He should do this in the first day, not after 40 days says, if you don't do this, I will do this. A country without electricity, the country is collapsing. You won the war without war, without bombing anybody. Just take off, unblock the electricity. Very simple. Destroy the ports. You do not need to ask them, should we destroy your port? So he is not a good war victory leader. He is better than previous president because he at least did something. But still he is not doing the right thing when it's come to this war. Until now, this is stupid idiot, let me call him stupid, he thinks he can negotiate. They are negotiating with Iran since 50 years ago. Do you know that? Every single stupid American president, he launched negotiation with Iran. So after 50 years of negotiation, where you go, where you rich? Nothing. They play you, they fool you, and you are a fool. And now not only Trump, he is wasting time, he forbid the Israeli to do anything. So the Israeli now, their hands is cuffs. They can't attack Iran. And what the excuse is? Ceasefire and peace talk. What a joke. So I hope that he knew what he is doing, and I hope he will do what he say to do. He promised he will not sign any bad deal. But I say to you, any deal he sign is a bad deal, because even if you take the uranium and the regime stay, the one who did it once, he will do it again. This regime have a target, is to have nukes and to nuke us. So now you force them. Next election, we will have another, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Democrat will take over, they will give Iran money, they will go easy on them, and they will build everything destroyed. We know, in fact, if he sign a peace agreement, Iran will be able to rebuild so fast as never before, because he have to lift all the sanctions. And the money will start pouring into Iran, to the regime. So you should pray that this peace agreement never happened, because this is a very bad deal. They give us some uranium. We do not know if they have other uranium. Remember, they will give you what you know. They might have way more. Do not know. You sign a deal, you lift sanctions, they sell their gas, they sell their money. Not only that, they will get their money back. They have more than $20 billion held in American banks. So the deal anyway is a stupid deal. Even it appeared like to be a victory, we took it, we forced them, we destroyed them. But they have gas, they have minerals, they have oil, they have a lot of things. And those people, they don't care about their people being hungry. They don't care. They execute their people every day. So they will rebuild their kingdom, satanic kingdom, so fast if Trump, he came to a peace agreement. So I hope that this agreement will never happen, not because we're against peace, but because this is not a peace agreement. This is a wicked agreement. Because if you have a peace agreement with them, which is so-called peace, they will get rich, powerful, fast, as never before. If you did not reach the agreement, even if you did not attack, the country is in chaos. Because sanctions stay. If you keep the blockade, the regime slowly will collapse, if not fast. Remember, any army in the world needs salary. Soldiers need to be paid. Even those who support you. If you have a group of people, they, like when somebody go for election in USA, they ask everyone for donation. What the donation for? They have team, they have staff, they have etc. to pay for. If you don't pay them, they will go home. Only few people they will work for volunteer. But here we are talking about government. They have hundreds of thousands of employees need to be paid. If you don't pay them, their family get hungry. Their own people will go against them. Their own army will go against the army. So Trump, he should know better, and he should not sign a deal unless that deal will guarantee that this wicked army will never be strong again. If the deal conclude that they can build as they wish, they can buy as they wish, they can buy machines as they wish, that is a very bad deal. Because the same they did it once, they will do it again. Thank you, Martin. God bless you. So we will see what will happen tomorrow. I'm glad that GD Vince did not go, because this guy is a potato. I don't like him. He's desperate for this agreement. So I hope it's not going to happen. Even though that all of us, we knew that extending the war will hurt economy around the world, right? But hurting economy is better than nuke war, because then that will destroy the world. All right? That's what will happen. Those people are willing to use their nuke. The Iranian regime used to give keys during the war of Iraq, the war with Iraq. Everyone, they got him to give him a key to heaven. Seriously, I'm not joking. The Khomeini, he printed keys to heaven. And soldiers, they go, they throw themselves to death. They have the key in their neck. This is what we are talking about. We are talking about people who are willing to believe that there is somebody can give them keys to heaven. So don't think they will use nuke. Because if you kill them, they go to heaven. They don't care. This is what they are wishing for. This is their brain. So if you think about, maybe they have common sense about they will not destroy themselves, you are wrong. They are mentally ill. Like, don't you notice Hezbollah, they want to fight Israel and they are no match. Israel attacked them, killed tens of thousands of them, and then celebrate victory. They are mentally ill. We should know that, right? They don't have your logic about, oh, we need to defend ourselves, and those people, they are like us, a human, they want to live, and their kids live. In Iran, yes, there's a lot of people against this. I'm not saying all Iranian. I'm talking about the regime. In fact, most of the Iranians, they hate this regime. All right? Vince is going? Oh boy. In fact, I don't know even why he is sending this guy Vince. This guy is a potato, is a donkey. And like, I made it 12 kilos of calls to Trump. Okay, so why you are going there? That means you have no authority. So why you are sending the kid? I made it 12 calls within 24 hours. So if we measure the hours they sleep, 8 hours, that means 12 calls in 16 hours. So why is going there? That means he cannot make a decision, right? He's calling daddy. Hello, daddy. They said to me this, what I should say to them. No? Okay, no. Why you send this guy? Secondly, this is not the job of the vice president. This is the job of the foreign minister. Why you are sending him someone is a vice president? That's an insult to America. You send them someone equal in the job, if not less. But anyway, Trump is a Trump. What we can say? He sent his son-in-law. I don't know what this guy job is to be sent even, this guy, son-in-law. The one is mute, never talk. I never heard him talking. Do he talk? He have a face of a ghost. like a dead person. Do he have a blood in his skin? Kushner. Uh, so this negotiation, for me, I see it is the Iranian regime playing Trump and Trump being a fool. I hope I'm wrong. All right? I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think so. They knew what they are doing. There are people who practice taqiyya very well. And Trump is desperate to make himself look victorious. It doesn't matter what the price is. Yeah, I mean, even look at the place of negotiation, Pakistan. Didn't you strip Pakistan from their nukes too? I mean, who is the biggest terrorist country in the world beside Pakistan? Oh boy, we will see. We will see. Again, you know what we don't. What we know is what we know, which means it's just the news, and the news always is fake and full of lies. Like actually, until now, the Iranian, they are saying there's no negotiation. What those people are talking about? All right. Just like this is an hour ago. Look at this. This is an hour ago. The Iranian regime TV stations announced that there is no plan for negotiation. This is 1 minute ago. News. You cannot trust this garbage news. So who is flying there then? This is what it's in front of you, what we can say. All right. And here we go. It says G.D. Vance is going again. Again. I thought he was not going. So it's just a stupid leadership. They don't know what they are doing. And why you want to go to negotiate? Let them agree. Give them the paper. Say agree in this. That is talking the phone. Why we need to go there? We can have conference by the phone. Finish it now. Let us finish it in 2 hours from now. Let us see. Do you agree in this or not? Do you give us uranium? Say yes, say no. You say no, we don't continue. What's the point of this? They are just buying time. And Trump soon will be out of time. And this is what they are hoping for. That soon he will need the Congress to vote for the war, and the Congress will say no. Because Iran have a lot of supporters inside USA. The regime of Iran, they have a lot of supporters, even in the White House. Even in the White House. And let us make it clear. There's countries in the Middle East, they want the war to continue, like Emirat. Because they are smart people. They knew that the existence of this regime will end against them if they stay. Saudi Arabia. The only one who want the regime to stay is Qatar and Turkey. Because Qatar and Turkey, they are worried. If the regime collapses, Israel is going to have a very strong support inside Iran, which means the whole country will be switching from an enemy to a very dear, close friend. Then if the future came and a war between Israel and Turkey happened, Iran will be a friend, not an enemy. So for them, this regime collapsing is a big disaster. Even though they are Sunni and those are Shia. But making such a massive army collapse, which shout death to America, death to Israel, and then become a friend to Israel, and maybe they even will give bases to Israel. I won't be surprised if Iran will be full of bases of IDF, especially the Mossad. I will not be surprised if the king of Iran come back, the crown prince, and became a king, that he will give Israeli a lot of power inside his country to rebuild and to become very close defense friends. And that is a big threat to the Shia militant in Iraq, to the terrorists of Turkey, Erdogan, to the terrorists of Qatar. So things is connected. The only one actually, for now, I like between the Middle Eastern countries is Emirat. They are very smart, but they are small. They are a tiny country, and they cannot do it alone. Right? All right. So this is my input in this war. At the end of this war, if the regime would not collapse, this war did not do much, change in the Middle East. If the regime collapsed, that is a revolutionary change. It's a volcano. It's a volcano. It's not just a change. It's not only a victory. So Trump, if he's smart, he should focus on the regime change by weakening the economy, cutting the supply. You have a few days, you can launch war, destroy every element that can keep the regime stay. It doesn't matter what it is. And then the regime will collapse. And the war is over. We do not need to come back to war every few years. Change the regime and let the Iranian live and have a good life. Let them get wealthy and rich, flourishing. We are not against them. Nobody wants war. Let the whole world have good time. Keeping the regime is like cutting the snake tail, and the snake head is still alive. You did nothing. You don't kill a snake by cutting the tail. That is a stupid mistake. The head is still free. Again, I say to you, I don't trust America to do the job, but I can trust Israel to continue the job. This is all what I say in this war. I will not be surprised if Trump tomorrow go and make a speech, says, we victory, we did everything. We will keep repeating the same thing. We destroyed their navy, we destroyed their, they have nothing. Okay, so now I'm victorious. No. This garbage doesn't work with us. We know that this is not victory. Victory is not winning a battle. Victory is winning the war. This is what victory is. The Roman and the Persian, they have more than 300 years war continue. So winning one battle is not a victory of a war. It's a victory, small victory in a battle. The one who was victorious at the end of the war is the one who claimed victory. That was a Roman at that time. So did you end the war with the victory of a battle or battle or a victory of a real war, and you change the king and you change everybody? That then will be called victory. Anything else is a partial victory, propaganda victory. In fact, now they will seek revenge after what you have done to them. And they will do way more terrorist attack. And they will claim it's not us. Remember, they have their arms and their fingers everywhere. They will attack synagogue, they will burn churches, they will attack a train station, airports. This is the most complicated, filthy, wicked regime. They have armed forces almost in every country. Imagine, just yesterday, they arrested a woman. She was buying weapon to Iran from America. She's a broker, very filthy rich. They are buying our weapon. The Iranian, they buy our weapon to fight us. Do you see how far they go? If they are able to buy our weapon to fight us, how about buying the Korean weapon, the Chinese weapon, which is legal for them to do? Nobody can stop it. Very well trained, wicked regime. However, on the other side, we have a very well smart, powerful Mossad. I trust the Mossad to do the change in Iran, but I don't trust Trump to do the change. Trump is playing politics. He just wants short-term victory, like to announce it now, to take a picture. I will not be surprised if he go even to Pakistan to shake hands with the president of Iran, so he can say, see, I made peace. See? Just for the sake of picture. And he will keep talking about it for the coming century. American, in my opinion, they never do a good job anywhere abroad. Anything abroad. They are always stupid. Anything abroad is the most dummy. If you check their relationship with the world, you will see how dummy. They were supporting China for the last 30, 40 years, giving them money. And China now is giving their enemy weapon and spying at America. Until now, the American, they are paying for their laboratory in China. We pay for it. Until now. And the stupid Americans still, they consider China a third world country. China and India and Russia, they made the BRICS. And still until now, the stupid Trump and the stupid American, they support India to build their economy. When the Indian working hard with the enemy of USA to destroy our currency and our system. India is building the ports of Iran. India make a war game with Iran. Tell the stupid Trump, think that India, Modi is a friend. I don't know what I can say. It's not about I think little of Trump. I say the truth, my friend. I voted for Trump. I'm happy that he was elected. Because if we don't have Trump, we will have Kamala Harris. Way more horrible. So if I speak negative of Trump, because I'm truthful, I'm not a blind who support whatever this guy do. We support him because we have do we have third option? We don't have third option in this country. They bring you two donkeys. You choose one. We are not voting between an angel and the devil. We are voting between two donkeys. One is busy to send him money to transgender around the world, and the other one, he's trying to close the border to fix the economy, etc. So which one we want to vote? We have no choice except Trump. But doesn't mean we agree with Trump in everything. We help countries, we string countries to be our enemy. The same as they are helping Turkey. They put Turkey as part of the program for the F-35. But every American knows that Turkey is the biggest enemy to USA. This is how stupid the American they are always. We arm our enemies. We are arm their economy. Until now, Trump, he talked about, fixing the economy. Okay, what? We put tariff. But we're still buying from China. So what the tariff will do? Your citizen, they still need it. Did you bring a replacement? No. So still our money is going to China. Our money going to Bangladesh. Our money is going to Iran. Our money is going to Iran. You know that rags? Go to the store. You see how many rags is coming from Iran. Rags, made in Iran. How they come here? I thought we have sanctions. So when we speak about American government, we speak about stupidity, self-destruction nation. And this is what I can say. All right? You don't like it? This is true. Who is the one who go in TV and he support Iran? American. Tucker Carlson, cow dance. They make tons of videos about this. Supporting who? Iran. American. It's a nation full of dummies. The only country in the world they want to have open borders. For sure, in general, the Western, dummy. Who can get a citizenship in China? Nobody. They will never trust you to give you citizenship ever. In America, every month, tens of thousands from nowhere, nobody know who they are. Fake names, fake ID, fake passport, just across the border. No qualification, drug dealers, criminals, give them citizenship. Only in America, you do not need an ID. If you have an ID, you are discriminating people. Any other country in the world, if you don't have an ID, you are not a citizen. You go to jail. Only in America, things is upside down. And if somebody tried to fix it, they will accuse him to be no king. No king. We will rally no king. Only in America. Government, they invest in penis. In the a-hole. Search and study. The Chinese are building their armed forces, going to the sky, and the American going inside the anus. The Chinese are teaching their kids all kind of technology. A high school kid, he can make a drone. In America, they teach your kids how to put 2 fingers inside your anus to make it wider. Do you see the future where it's going? Many empires been destroyed. And the Bible says how? My people have been destroyed because of their ignorance, foolishness. So, you get what you ask for. Your enemy, they are so glad that you are a donkey. You want to have open border, so they will send you waves of their own spy citizen. Chinese, they send a student to study in America. But the Chinese are poor. I mean, the rich kids of the rich people, they don't go to America to study. They have a business already. They don't need to study. They send you poor kids who they are smart. Scholarship by the government or even company, supposedly. So they can go inside your laboratory. They can copy software. They can spy for the Chinese government. Steal technology. How many Americans are doing the same for America and China? 0. Here you see the difference in the mindset and what those people they are thinking and what the enemies of you are thinking. The Indians are doing the same. Every technology in USA, Indian, they steal it, they copy it, they put it in India. Everybody steal from America. Because Americans are dummy. As simple as that. Our university is open for everybody. So someone from Pakistan can come to America, study how to make nuke. They go back to Pakistan, make nuke. We open our university for enemies. To teach them how to make nukes. Most of the Iranian scientists, they study in America. We gave them visas. We taught them to build a weapon to kill us. This is America. What do you say? Am I lying? Am I wrong? Well, prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But this is America. You know? If I am in charge of America, I will refuse to give anyone citizenship unless he served in the army at least for 2 years. Not as a high office or officer rank. No, a normal soldier. If you are not willing to serve this army, to go to war for this army, you are not qualified to be a citizen. A test of loyalty should be done, and there's many ways to do it. Not somebody come to the country, he stay in the country for a few years, you give him papers. Al-Qaeda, not somebody, his mother, she gave birth to him in the country, even if she is from ISIS, she buzz him, he can be a president tomorrow. Mamdani is a mayor of New York, but he hates America. Obama, he was a president, but he hates America. Nobody even have his birth certificate. Birth certificate should not be a reason to be a president. Loyalty test for the country. As the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them, not from their ethnic, not from their color, not from their names. All right? I will remove for you Tucker Carlson from the screen, the wicked. You know, when I spoke against Tucker Carlson a few years ago, people start unsubscribing. People got so upset. Even some they donate, they say, we will never donate to you again. You are attacking a very good Christian. Our war is bigger than what you think. The enemy is within is way more dangerous than the enemy abroad. You have a lot of dummies in this country and a lot of people for sale. If you look at the team around Trump, go check right now. Ask AI, Mr. AI, how many lobbyists for Qatar they are in the team of Trump? And then you ask yourself, from all the Americans who love America, why Trump is hiring lobbyists for Qatar? And why Qatar having lobbyists? This small tiny country is affecting our politics? Yes. If Qatar have lobbyists, what about Emirat, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, China, you name it? Shouldn't be this forbidden? Do the Chinese allow any citizen to be a lobbyist for America? They would execute him right away for treason. Only in the stupid America shit can happen. They allow people to be doing treason legally, officially. Register your name in our website, and that's all. So the guy, he saw the website. Okay, I'm working now for the government of Qatar, and they are paying me 200,000 years to do lobbyists for them. How in the world the government allow a citizen to work for a foreign country to affect our decisions? So what is a treason? So there's many things in this country need to be fixed in order to stay strong. If you want to stay strong, otherwise you will end like Rome. Rome became bigger, bigger, and then the balloon became full of gas. And one needle is gone. One day they used to say all roads lead to Rome. Look how important it is. All roads lead to where? To Rome. For how long all road will lead to Washington, D.C.? 10 years from now? 20 years? We will see. Having politically correct people in government, or as people too, because government and people, they are the same. Who vote for the wicked? The wicked. Right? How the wicked be in the office? Because wicked, they vote for him. So this will cause self-destruction. They want to have open borders. They want to teach kids how to change their gender. This is their interest, sex and butt and penis and anus. And your enemy is preparing every arm for you. You know what Muhammad, he says? Prepare for you, for them, your enemy. This is, by the way, the logo of the Muslim Brotherhood. And this is from the Quran. Prepare for your enemy, your horses and your weapon. And whatever you can. All right? So your enemy is preparing every arm they can do. And Americans are busy giving condoms to Hamas. This is how smart the rulers of America. We pay tax. They send it to Hamas to buy condoms. And for sure, Hamas will not buy condoms with them. It's against their religion. And make ready against them all you can of power, including steeds of war. Between two brackets, this is the translation. For sure, at that time, there was no tanks. Tanks, plane, missiles, artillery, etc. Written the enemy of Allah and your enemy. And this is what every Muslim he do around the world. And what the American busy doing? Free Palestine! Free Palestine from the river to the sea! The dummy. The dummy are a gift for Satan. Right? The dummies are a gift for Satan. He used them against you. All right? And by the way, Muhammad and the Muslims, they have something, they have a method. Like here somebody will say is, if they go for peace, we'll go for peace with them. But they will not say to you that this is here abrogated. Muhammad, he says, cry not for peace when you are the uppermost. Cry not for peace. So when you can go to the peace, only if they are stronger than you temporarily. So not be weak and seek not for peace with the enemy of Islam while you are having the upper hand. So when Iran will sign an agreement of what's so-called peace, because now they don't have the upper hand. But as soon they get strong, they will never seek peace, because this is against. There's only one excuse to sign an agreement of peace, which means temporary agreement, because they are not the upper hand. If they go to war now, they will lose. Another way, it's stupid to go for war now. Sign peace agreement, fool them, until you have the upper hand and slaughter them all. Everything we say to you, proven by reference and evidence. We don't make things up. All right? So, when the Bible says, my people are destroyed because of their ignorance, the Bible never lies. The same as this Jewish guy who is destroying the cross of Jesus. So he can use what he have done by the enemies of Israel. So they can destroy Israel. Even though we know that those people who are speaking against doing this, they destroy the cross every day. Even though we know that Muhammad, he said that Isa will destroy the cross, and Muhammad, he destroyed many of them. And suddenly now everybody's saying, oh, shame on the Jews, they destroy a cross. When Muhammad, he commanded the Muslims to destroy the cross. And they do it every day. And they kill and they rape and they kidnap Christians every day. And they burn churches. Suddenly, the world is sad how a Jewish soldier destroys a cross. Shame on Israel. But the Muslims are doing their crimes against the Christians, millions of people around the world. Nobody see it. The guy, he destroyed a cross. A disaster. The devil, he know how to play. But the devil cannot play you unless you are a toy. So are you? I am not. I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you learned something good for today and for tomorrow. And if you love your country, don't allow the woke to take over. They bring destruction. It doesn't matter what country it is. There are people busy with their anus, with their penis, not with something good. And tell me who is your friend, I will tell you who you are. If your friend is your anus, well, I know who you are. If your friend is your penis, I know who you are. If your friend is a scientist, is a professor who teaches knowledge to make your country strong, if your friend is a book teaching you how to love your land, your country, your God, if your friend is a book teaching you how to be loyal to your family, your children, and to be the man who protect them, that is a good friend, and that will make you a good man or a good woman. But when your friend is the devil, you have no friends. You are just illusional or delusional. You think have one, because the devil cannot friend anybody. He just use you, and he will dump you like a rag is being wiped with the dirt. When it's not usable no more, what they will do? Sometimes because the rag is so cheap, it's not worth even washing it. And this is what our enemy will do to the walk. They will use them, and then one day they will finish them all. They will say, you are a rag. There's no use for you, the same as Soviet Union was planning to do. There's a video made by a Soviet Union KGB. Go watch it. Search KGB, Plan for America. A KGB guy, he is talking about what the plan the Soviet Union was doing to America. Work successfully. You will never find a Russian TV speaking against Russia in Russia. Never. If you do so, you will be treated to treason, and mostly you will be executed. You will find in every school in America somebody teaching you to hate American flag, American army, American government, American. If you have a Mexican flag, you are a good guy. If you have Al-Qaeda flag, you are a good guy. If you have so-called Palestinian flag, any flag, but not American flag. The Soviet Union made the American hate their own country. Very successful mission for self-destruction. However, the Soviet Union destroyed because their economy went bad. America will go in the same direction. But not because their economy is going bad, but because they are dummy. They hate their country. And when somebody hates his own country, he have no country. As simple as that. Somebody else love the country will take it. I wonder who. Maybe Iran. Maybe. You tell me who. Thank you all for being here. And if you don't agree with me, leave a comment. And if you agree, leave a comment. From your comment, we will know you. As the Lord said, from their fruit, we shall know them. And our fruit is, as the Bible teaches us, our constitution is the Bible. It's not a Trump. It's not anyone. It's not a politician. All they lie. But there's one never lie. And he keep his promise. That is our Lord. And that's why our Lord, he commanded us to search the truth. And he said the truth will set you free. And he said, I am the truth. I am the way. So if you seek salvation not only with economy, not only with life better, not only with success with your family, with your wife, with your children, you seek the truth with Jesus. If you seek victory against your enemy, even at war, there is a verse in the Bible in Exodus 15. It says, God is what? The Lord of war. Who said that? Moses, right? What happened then? When Moses obeyed God, even though the Pharaoh enemy was massive, powerful, the Jews are naked, no money, slaves running for their life. You know what slaves mean? Nothing. They are not the armed forces. They don't have the the horses, the weapon, the bombs, the airplane. They are just poor slaves running for their life. But the Lord of war, he destroyed the enemy. For when you are with the Lord, as the Bible says, if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? So put that always in your mind. If you want to be victorious, you have to be with the Lord. Otherwise, you will lose. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade.